Alrighty, folks. Time for more ESO. Hope everybody's doing alright, by the way. Let's go ahead and get this situated here. Doop. There we go. Let's see. Are we doing okay? There we go. Perfecto. There we go. Get ourselves some coffee in us. Finest organic suspension known to mankind. And yes, we are in the Pantamriolic celebration. But that's neither here nor there. Time to go back to Biril. We should be right over near the circumvention. The Cirque Malady.
There you are. It's about time you got here.
Hey, first off, proper fucking hello. Second off, coffee first. Okay, we should be okay, I think. Yeah, yep, and yep. Okay, $64,000 question. Where are we at? Visions of Longfin. Alright. Seals of Endeavor. Do what is needed. The rest are in the
There you are. It's about time you got here.
There we go.
There you are. It's about time you got here.
Now, really?
Where have you been? I've been waiting for you to arrive for days now. Hold on. Are you all they sent?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about here. Maybe you should start from, well, not the exact beginning, but roughly in the same zip code as the beginning.
Didn't the tribunal send you? Well, no matter. I'm just glad
Stone
you...
Falls.
This is Circa Mora, the Cirque. The Lotus Plague reached us right before the Malborn arrived. They claim they're here to help, but I don't trust them.
Okay, definitely smart to do so. Smart not to do so considering the timing. What can I do to help?
In all the confusion, I'm embarrassed to admit that I lost track of my brother, Dethisum. He's the town consul. Yesterday he went to check on the townsfolk afflicted by the plague, but he's disappeared. Can you help me find my brother?
Sure, why not?
The town must know what happened to Dethisum. He loves to visit and chat with all of our neighbors. Come on, the sooner we find my brother, the sooner I can start thinking about dealing with the plague.
Can I ask a few questions?
Oh, by Vivek. Where are my manners, of course? That's the least I can do since you agreed to help me find my brother. What would you like to know?
Alright. Tell us more about this Lotus Plague.
You haven't heard about the Lotus Plague? People get sick, turn violent. Some claim they're monsters, but I haven't seen it. At least not yet. The cure. They promised to fix this. That's why we let them set up their quarantine.
Really? And who are these Malborn?
The Malborn. They're a fairly new sect, as far as I can tell. Part mercenary group, part compassionate charity. They've been helping those afflicted by the plague. They showed up here and set up a quarantine, and now they claim they have a cure.
A private military medical company, really? Where did they come from?
They have members from across Morrowind, and they're always looking for new recruits. I heard one of them speak in Kraganmore. Lot of nonsense, if you ask me. Nostrum Breva is in charge of the quarantine, and she's the one handing out the curative.
You called your brother the town consul. What's that mean?
As the ranking member of House Redoran in this town, he's more or less the one in charge. He's good at it too. The townsfolk look to him for leadership and advice. And truth be told, so do I.
Alright. Well, good news is he's at least the head bitch in charge, so... Alright.
By the three, this place smells terrible.
To do what is needed from the mall board.
Oh, look at me. I'm a terrible mess. You really must excuse my dreadful appearance. I haven't been feeling very well lately. By the way, you haven't seen Nostrum Breva, have you? She promised to bring me more of the Malborn curative.
Afraid not here. We're looking for her brother Dethisum. Have you seen him?
Dethisum? The town consul?
Mm-hmm.
Such a nice young man. Why, I do recall that he came to see me yesterday. He said he had other townsfolk to check on, but that he would bring me a curative as soon as he could.
Mm-hmm. What do you know about this Malborn curative?
The curative? Remarkable stuff. Tastes awful, but wipes the plague right out of your system. One of those delightful Malborn gave me one a few days ago. Nostrum Breva, she called herself. But I think I need another dosage.
Alright. Can I ask something else?
I may be ill and bedraggled, but I still have my manners. What would you like to know?
When did the plague first appear in the Cirque?
Oh, I couldn't say for sure. Perhaps the alchemist Nalene would know. I can tell you that I started feeling ill a few days ago, after I drank the Malborn curative. She said that would happen. You have to get ill to get better, the Malborn said.
Really? That sounds a bit sus to me, but... Tell me more about the Malborn.
Such a polite young woman, that Nostrum Breva. Claimed they were here to provide the help the tribunal refused to give. They have a curative for the plague, you know. Vile stuff. But the best medicine always tastes terrible, my mother always said.
Yeah, I beg to differ. Then again, I grew up in the 1980s. Where they started catering to the inner child. Off we go into the wild pink yonder. That's not quite right. There of our house. Yes.
You all right? You look so pale. No wonder my brother wouldn't let me come by to visit.
Don't worry about me. I'll be back on my feet in no time. But what about you? Your brother said that neither of you had taken the curative yet.
Uncle, I'm not sure about these Malborn, and their curative sounds too good to be true, but don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I see Arona has conscripted a new soldier into her private army.
Well, I just trying to help her find her brother Ethan.
Is Defisa missing? He was by yesterday for a visit. I know he had other stops to make. He did seem concerned about the Moorborn, though. Sealing themselves in their quarantine, no longer providing the curative. It made him furious.
Anything we can do for you?
My niece's visit was more than enough. I feel better already. Besides, I've overcome worse ailments than a queasy stomach and a bad cough. I'll be fine.
Can I ask a few more questions?
Well, a good conversation is like a hot bowl of guar liver soup. It soothes the aches that ail you. What did you want to ask?
Well, I'm only asking this because the home game players are wanting to know. Are you really Arona's uncle?
I am a blood kin of House Rederum, if that's what you're asking. More a third cousin twice removed, if you want to be specific. But I've been close to Erona and her family since she and Dethisum were children.
Well, close enough anyways. When did the Malborn arrive in town?
I think it was 12 mornings ago. The day the wild Nyx got into the brooding elf's trash receptacles.
Huh.
Nostrum Breva had the quarantine up in a matter of days. Then she started distributing the curative.
What can you tell me about the plague?
They call it the Lodos Plague. Maybe Vivek knows where it came from, but I certainly don't. I can tell you that it's going to have to try harder if it really wants to kill me. Or turn me into some kind of monster, if you can believe the stories.
I'm finished feeling only bread.
The situation is the same as it was the last time you inquired. You're welcome to remain here, or feel free to move into the next hall for a hot meal and a cool drink.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
You're the hero who defeated Alexandra Canal at Vivek's Antlers. Only the finest merchant.
Another come to the shore.
Someone in.
Do you know how much gold I've...
Don't worry, my lord. I'll make sure you get a dose of the curative.
And right now, over here.
Grell! Grell, are you in here? By the tribunal! Grell! name happened to him. Let's get out of here.
How the fuck do I have too many event tickets?
The sicker people get them. The Mulborn, the Thiessen provide.
Go ahead and log out here. We'll move over to the other character and spend some. There we go.
I forgetting something? It feels like I'm forgetting something.
That can't be as important as mine.
There we go. Gavin's watch.
I shall stay close to you, Tamit. I do not wish to lose my way.
Is that a heroic silhouette?
There we go. Parker is back in the Westfield. There we go. There we go. Load this back up. There we go.
Help me out, will you?
Here we go.
Look, it's just like I told you. The Malborn are using the back gate. Let's see if one of them has the key. Hey, you're going the wrong way. Fine. Go ahead and leave. I'll do this myself.
Oh, shut up. I'll be back.
Hey, you're going the wrong way.
Oh,
It's just like I told you. The Malborn are using the back gate. Let's see if one of them has the key. Hey! What are you idiots doing? Do we look like plague husks to you? Did you see that? They attacked us. And for no good reason. Let's find the key and see what the Malborn are hiding in there. Look over there. That's one of the Malborn. One of the husks must have gotten him.
You have to open those gates eventually, you swits. What are they up to in there? And why won't they let me get a look at their curative? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you standing there through the haze of my indignation. Can I help you? No, wait. You can help me.
how can I help you?
I'm the town alchemist, and I want to get a sample of the Malborn curative. They refused to give me any. Proprietary formula, they said. Well, I want to figure out what's in this miracle elixir. I don't trust anything labeled proprietary.
That's wise of you. You want me to get you a sample?
Do you always skip ahead in the story? No one has an iota of patience anymore. But yes, I need a few bottles of the curative. I'm sure you'll be able to find some inside the quarantine. Then we'll see what's in this proprietary formula.
Very well. I'll try and get a few bottles for
Just
you.
watch your step in there. I don't trust these Malborn or their good intentions.
Can I ask a few questions?
Promise to collect the curatives as soon as we're done. Ask away.
I got you. For our home game players in the audience, what do you do in the town?
I'm an alchemist. I took over for Arnis when he retired. I also have a bit of training as a healer. Before the Malborn arrived, I was the one the townsfolk came to see when they got sick.
What do you know about the Malborn?
Not much. They say they're here to help, but they certainly don't act like any charitable caregivers I ever met. I don't trust them. Which is why I want to find out what's in the curative they're pushing on the populace.
Well, tell me more about it.
There's not much to tell. They claim the elixir is a cure for the Lodos plague, but I haven't seen anyone recover from the illness yet. But I could tell you more once you get me a few samples of the curative to examine.
Got it. Enter the catacombs.
By the three, this place chills me to the bones. Let's see if we can find my brother and then get out of here.
Please. More curative.
Can you tell me what's going on?
She comes and she goes.
Those Nyx fleas promised they would help. They promised they had a cure.
As soon as I get well, I'm going to join the Malbon.
I wouldn't. First of the afflicted began arriving almost immediately after the quarantine setup. I don't know how we spread word so quickly, but people seem to be coming from all over the region for the promised cure. I have the opportunity to observe the afflicted through all stages of the plague. It means that mild fever, brain and body aches and pains. The afflicted stuff right in this stage seem to have a terrible hunger that cannot seem to be satisfied, lasting anywhere from 3 to 7 days. The second stage is marked by high fever, overall weakness, and the appearance of open sores. Pain grips afflicted making the most normal activities impossible. During this stage, the afflicted appetite disappears, and it's a struggle to make them eat or drink sufficient amounts of food and water to maintain their body weight. This stage of the plague can range from 7 to 14 days. If the afflicted doesn't throw off the plague during this period, chances of survival drop to almost 0. Third stage of the plague marks the beginning of the end for the afflicted. Open sores now cover most of the afflicted's body, which burns with such heat the afflicted becomes delirious and subject to hallucinations. Severe drink and any movement results in agony. This stage of the plague is relatively short, lasting from 1 day in extreme cases, as long as 5 days for those unfortunate enough to hang on. Final stage of the Lotus Plague, striking the most fast, and of course, mainly having playgrounds, of course. And the death is extremely painful and heartbreaking to watch, but increasing number of afflicted find a natural and using fortunes to perform the suddenly dead features that comic book called Plague Huss. Apparently, they want an army of these. Fuck. Accelerate? Oh dear. Useless, absolutely useless. Reduce the amount of dried corpse blood and try again. Here in batch 15. Do. 25%.
never have... We should never have trusted the Moldborn. It seems like the curative isn't really a curative at all. It
Found a note. It mentions something about husk
plague
scent.
husk scent. I guess if you need to get... We should never have trusted the Moldborn plan.
Move the flank!
Dethesa, my brother, what happened to you? By the three, I fear the plague consumes you, brother.
Arona, what are you doing here? It's not safe.
The Moldborn attacked us, and the afflicted are turning into plague husks. Oh, Dethesa, this is dreadful.
The Moldborn is spreading the plague. For some reason, they want everyone to become afflicted. They're not healers. They're monsters. The Lodos plague. I have no idea why. But it's clear to me that the Moldborn curative is actually the source of the disease. Whatever they're planning, you have to stop them.
You need a healer.
That's not important. Get my sister out of here and stop the Moldborn. Destroy the so-called curative and put an end to that mad woman, Nostrum Breva.
I don't think Arona will leave your side.
Convince her. I'm too far gone. I don't want to become one of those things and hurt my sister.
There is still time to try to help you.
Headed and stubborn as my sister. Vivek, damn you. Fine. Do what you must. But if the unthinkable occurs, I expect you to stop me before I hurt anyone.
Alright.
Dethesa, you swit. We're not leaving without you.
I hope you know what you're doing. I could become a plague husk at any moment.
My decision is final. Besides, you're sick, and your judgment can't be trusted. I'll get us out of here while our friend deals with the Moldborn.
The Lodos plague and against false gods.
All right, we're done here. Pack everything up. We need to regroup with the other Moldborn cadres and deliver this plague to the rest of Deshan. can't stop the Moorborn, you fool. We are the cleansing fire that burns across Morrowind.
And then exit the quarantine.
Were you able to acquire any samples of the Moorborn?
There you go.
Townsfolk who
Let's
received the
do it.
curative and came to the same conclusion. But I'll be able to tell for sure after I analyze the elixir. Take it. Thanks for your help. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some alchemical wizardry to perform.
And then we're gonna turn this into a Rona.
Glad to see you managed to make it out of the quarantine too. Does that mean those Mulborn fetchers have been dealt with?
Well, they're finished at least here in the Cirque. How's your brother?
Not well. Alchemist Naline fancies herself something of a healer, and she's been working with the Thesum and the other afflicted. Hopefully she'll devise a treatment for them soon.
Any progress?
Some. She seems confident at least. But what do I know of drafts and elixirs? But tell me, do you think the Mulborn pose a threat to the rest of Deshawn?
Not 100% certain, but it does certainly read like their plans are including more than just Circamora.
That's what I'm thinking as well. But maybe your efforts were enough to put an end to all that. The Mulborn have been dealt with, but I could use a little more of your help if you don't mind.
Sure, why not? What do you need?
It's my brother. He's still ill and his condition has taken a turn for the worse. Naline is working to develop some kind of treatment, but she could use your assistance. She can't work at her alchemy table and also gather the components she needs.
What do I do?
Talk to Naline. Let her know I ask you to assist her. She can...
Alright. And I won't mind the whole aloof nature here. Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Alright.
It's nice to see you again, of course, but I am kind of in the middle of something here.
Well, Arona said you needed some help.
Did she? Well, I suppose I do. There are a few additives I require, but I can't very well walk away from my table while the Thesum and the rest of the townsfolk need my skills. Even this interruption can prove disastrous where alchemy is concerned.
Alright, what you got in your shopping list?
I need Kind's Heart healing herbs, sour milk tea, and dragon scale mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
The innkeeper usually has healing herbs. Grell Flan loved sour milk tea, and Sorel Tatus had a taste for exotic mushrooms.
Thanks for the heads up. I'll go ahead and, We'll start with the dragon scale mushroom since Tita's house is a bit far from me. Steal all the things! Rel flan, sour milk tea. And now the Kind's Heart Healing Herb. And now let's go to our local drug dealer to pick up some herb.
It's times like these when I wish I had more help around here. Is there something I can get you?
Any chance you've got Kind's Heart Healing Herb?
Well, I might have some around here someplace, but Kind's heart is very rare and valuable. I can make a fair bit of gold if I hold out for the right price.
Well, Naleen needs it to help Defeasum.
What? Why didn't you say so? I owe Defeasum more than I could ever repay. Plus, he's always been a good customer. Please, take this. It's all I have left.
Where did you go to get those ingredients? Windhelm? No matter. You're here now. Were you able to acquire everything on my list?
Let's see. Kind's Heart Healing Herb, sour milk tea, dragon scale mushrooms. Yep, I think that's the shopping list. Done and dusted.
Dragon scale mushrooms, sour milk tea. Yes, it's all here. I need to stay here and monitor my patient's condition. Go over to the alchemy table and mix those ingredients together, please.
Got it. Read through the notes. One-quarter heat. There you go.
Well done. I never doubted you for an instant. Now, let me have the mixture, if you please.
Here you go.
It appears to be perfect. I truly am impressed. Now we'll see what happens and leave the rest in the tribunal's hands.
All right.
Our friend has done well. I'm not sure this will cure the plague, but it should at least slow down its progress. All right, that's it. Visiting time is over. Everyone out and let my patient rest.
You heard the lady. Let's go wait outside.
All right, let's talk to...
She knows what she's doing. Thisum will be fine. You'll see.
I don't know how to thank you. Without your help, the Molborn would have destroyed the Cirque.
Well, we did everything we could, and Eileen seems to be a smart cookie who knows exactly what she's doing.
I know. His fate is in the Three's hands now, but he certainly has a fighting chance thanks to you. Here, take this. There's no way I can truly repay you for what you've done for the Cirque, but it's a start.
Dunk up.
I'm happy to say that the suppressant works. It's not a cure, but it should buy me the time I need to find a way to beat the plague.
That's wonderful news. If I wasn't worried about spreading the plague, I'd kiss you right on the lips.
There we go. Well, we have tickets. Bill bosses. Bill bosses. 5.
Narcissus must hear of this. So the Maulborn lied to everyone. I figured as much. This doesn't bode well for Narcissus, though.
Something wrong?
Narcissus sent me to investigate Quarantine Cirque. Now that I know a mad cult is poisoning our people, I'm even more concerned. The Maulborn are a menace.
There are more?
They're appearing all across Deshan. Even Narcissus is in danger. I need to stay here and finish my investigation.
Fun.
You're heading south. Would you carry a message to guard Verilu at Narcissus? She needs to know what happened here.
Alright. Ah, yes.
Well met, and good fortune to you. You have no crates remaining. Purchase more if you wish to try again. Farewell, my good friend.
Brown crates. There we go. You might forget something, so let's head back to Davin's watch. Grab a couple things, shall we?
There you are, Vestige. Come to the harborage. We must speak.
Ah.
No, that's for lowborn like you.
There we go.
I'll move hot goods for you.
We're gonna go ahead and longer visioning ingredients. And treasure map. There was a reason for that. It got a lot of stuff out of my inventory. Now. Travel to the Ebonheart Chateau. There's a reason for that. Ah, that helped. There we go.
You know I can see time in all directions. I see you as you are now, as you were before you were born, and as you'll be after you're dead all at once. You're an adorable baby, mate. Less charming as a corpse. You know the worst thing about near omniscience? Every time somebody laughingly says, "Have you heard this one?" you have to say, "Yes," or in my case, you have to glow and scream until they run away. Be honest. Do you ever wish we hadn't broken the Staffer Towers? Just imagine a world of non-linear time. Wait, is your nose bleeding? Alright, stop imagining a world of non-linear time.
There we go. That is actually quite helpful for me.
Hold there, Sarah.
No.
Blessings of Almalexia on all who come to Ever.
And sim salab do salabum saladim.
Your timing is impeccable.
Things were easier for me before the Talvani decided to abscond with all their knowledge and goods. But no matter.
Alright. All those. Press E pushes in. Dilly dilly.
Clitter clatter of unwanted things.
There's really no such thing as junk.
There we go.
The guild has need of you, comrade.
Friend, a moment of your time.
Do your trading.
Ah, yes. One stuck item in my thing here. Stone falls one map.
Help me. What will become of me?
I'm watching now. Circle around.
I'm sorry. They forced me to do it. I had no choice. I thought I'd never escape.
There we go. S and E. She goes past Ophrenus. Or the Ophrenus Way Shrine. Now we should be able to head back to Circumora without problems. are here to talk about your car's extended warranty. Thank you for your cooperation. Alright. Kill spiders. 3 pages. Racial.
Easy, Siphonix, easy.
Give a girl a hand.
My head. They cut off my... You can see me, outsider. My followers and I came here to invest... Kralek used... Yes. That just might work.
Yes, Elsa. Karlek is cunning. Longer than I planned.
Where in Shaw's name did you come?
My Nyx hounds are nervous. Sit. I can't officially.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, that was easy. And sugar paste. Holy crap! This landed perfect row on a fluke. Like absolute fluke in the box.
Ah, you're back. What did you discover?
They call themselves the Oathbound. You might want to
Let
take
me
a peek
see
at
what you
this.
found.
When are the guards going to do something about our missing people?
I assure you, we're doing everything we can. We're stretched thin as it is, but...
Did you come from the Cirque?
Mm-hmm.
A guard over there to check on some disturbing rumors we've been hearing.
Well, it turns out the Malborn are experimenting on the afflicted, so you were wise in sending somebody over.
This confirms it. The Mulborn need to be wiped out. Thanks for bringing this news, Traveler. I'll inform the House leaders at once.
When are the guards going to do something about our missing people?
I assure you, we're doing everything we can. We're stretched thin as it is, but...
Excuses! When your family disappears, what excuse will you use then? I'll find them myself. Just stay out of my way.
Orcs to the south, mercenaries camped outside by the lake, and now people are missing. I'm not sure how much more we can take.
Sounds like you got 99 problems. Fortunately, the solution has arrived.
You don't know the half of it. It's the damned Lodos plague. People are scared. Many have already fled Narcissus to avoid getting sick. Of course, that's not what the remaining villagers believe.
And what do they believe?
They think their families were stolen in the middle of the night. I've heard everything from a plot by the house leaders to elf-eating Bane King roaming the countryside. The Kin House is looking into it.
Well, I do have some experience with this kind of thing. Do you mind if I talk to anybody at the Kin House?
Speak to whoever you want. The Kin House is more concerned with the coming plague than searching for people who probably just ran away. But I'm sure a counselor will hear you out.
What do you think about all this?
I'm not paid to think about this. That's a luxury for someone of higher rank than me. I'll admit something seems off kilter. If only the house counselors would see it that way.
Right. Let's chat up some people here.
I told
Duh.
you we're leaving this forsaken place. I'd rather... Wait. You're not my husband. What do you want? Narcissus isn't safe, stranger. Not that House Lalu cares.
Why wouldn't they care?
Do the guards search for our missing people? No, because the house counselors don't tell them to. I'm not going to become a victim. That's why I'm leaving.
Is there anybody looking into things?
No one does anything in Narcissus if the Kin House doesn't command it. It's a large building over there. You can't miss it. Be careful, outsider. They might decide you're sick. Plague this, plague that. It's their only concern lately.
Hey, Alien Thunderfury.
You fight something you can't see. It isn't fair. I can't cut the throat of the plague. I can't smash its bones. I can only wait until it fills me with its blackness and takes my life bit by bit.
Are you sick?
Me? No, not yet. I wait for the plague to find me. That's all we can do, isn't it? The house leaders debate how to keep the plague out of Narcissus, how to protect us. Why do they bother?
You don't think they can help? I don't think, right?
They try, but the solution eludes them. We'll slowly fade away, one by one, as the plague takes us all. Gates can't stop it. We can't lock it out.
Really? Well, let's figure this out, shall we?
I don't suppose you're here to buy a weapon.
Sadly.
You probably just want me to fix another wagon wheel or something. Everyone just wants to get out of here.
People are wanting to leave, you say?
Look around. Narcissus is practically deserted. The plague, the curse, whatever you want to call it, it's driving everyone away. Or maybe that crazy story the villagers chatter on about is true. I guess anything's possible.
What do you think is happening here?
I think the people are scared. And they should be. The Lodos plague rushes onward, and Narcissus is directly in its path. If there's any truth to the other rumors, then I'm sure the House Councillors will deal with it.
Uh-huh.
Did you hear about the Cirque? There is no cure.
I knew it. The Maulborn are as dangerous as the Covenant these days.
Why did the guards allow them to camp so close to town? God, what was the lot?
If I turn you in, do I get your bounty? Thank Vivek you stopped the Covenant from summoning Sadal.
Ah.
Don't give me any trouble. Who are you looking at?
How about a fucking hello as a proper greeting? And let's see. There we go. There we go.
And that's why we should seal the city. We can't allow more afflicted into Narcissus.
That makes perfect sense, old friend. But we can't cut ourselves off from the outside world.
If you truly care about our people, you'll seal Narcissus and be done with it. We can't take any more chances.
Not on my watch.
Ow.
Don't even think about it.
Did I just end up getting a...
I'm sorry you had to witness that. My friend shows great concern for Narcissus.
I'm curious on the
think
features.
The entire town had disappeared the way everyone carries on.
Guards make any progress? Perhaps I can help.
We usually don't hire mercenaries, but these are desperate times.
Tell me about Narcissus.
Ah, Narcissus, my beloved city.
Where's the rest of your
Most
house?
are back east, dealing with corruption inside Mournhold.
Where are you gearing up?
Believes we must seal Narcissus to protect it from the plague.
What do you plan to do?
Decided.
Have you seen my damned apprentice? The boy's later than usual today. With my luck, he's probably gone off and gotten the plague.
He missing?
I wouldn't worry about it. I whipped him for messing up our shipments, and he's probably off sulking. The boy claims it wasn't his fault that we received the wrong crates. Like I believe that. He needs to pay better attention.
Wrong
They're
crates?
stacked on the other side of the shed. Damn kids broke into them during the night, took whatever was in them, and ran. If you want...
The plan begins. Amount of concussion contained within is advisable. Holy fuck.
You're looking into matters that don't concern you, outsider.
Investigate more disapparition.
How could he be so stupid? I told him where to deliver the shipment, but he thinks he knows everything. That's why things get messed up.
What shipments?
Not at all, don't mind me. Just a servant here. What's it to you, anyway? Why are you in my master's house?
Tell me more about your master, quote, Anilla, unquote.
He's an important person in Narcissus. A writer. Writes all day, writes all night. But don't touch his journal. He can get frightfully angry.
What does he write?
How would I know? I sweep, I dust. I don't read. The master would never let me look in his journal. His room upstairs is off limits. I stay down here, cleaning, just as my master tells me.
What?
Chicken butt.
could he be so stupid?
Coach Western Narcissus. Here we go. There's our third clue. Calamaris.
My husband. By Vivek's beard, if he's drunk and passed out somewhere, I'll leave without him. That no good, useless piece of Kwama cattle. Oh, hello. You haven't seen my husband around, have you?
I don't think I know him.
Everyone knows my husband. Evis. If he hasn't borrowed something from you or finished off your Ash Lake ale, then you're not trying very hard. He was supposed to be back hours ago. That lazy lout is late.
Well, thankfully, my preferred tipple is almost always a Kragenwerzinger mate. Any idea where he might be?
He ships our goods. He mentioned something about a botched delivery that he had to deal with. You know what he's probably dealing with. His thirst for ale.
Want me to look around for him?
That would be a big help. I'm sure he's sleeping it off in one of the nearby houses. If you find an elf that smells of piss and ale, that's Evis. Tell him to hurry up or he's walking to Mournhold.
Righto. Barlow's house.
Please, I've told you everything I know.
One more lie and I make you stop talking. Permanently. Understand? I have no intention of letting an amateur screw up my investigation. Turn around and walk away. Now.
What's going on here?
You're interrupting my interrogation, that's what. And just as I was about to get to my favorite part. I have no quarrel with you. Not yet. So go away.
Well, he is working for Chancellor Ralden, and he is looking rather suspicious.
Listen to me closely. You and I are on the same side here. I've been hired to track down the origins of the Lodos Plague.
Hired by who?
It doesn't matter. We've linked strange shipments to this courier. He refuses to talk, but I've never met a man I couldn't break. Take this letter to Counselor Ralden. It explains how vials of the plague were shipped into Narcissus.
Let me guess. You read the letter. You're going to leave me with this...
Evis, you fool, you dropped the crates off at the wrong location. If they're open, the Narcissus protectors will be on us in an instant. Box would not approve of this at all. Fix this or she'll hear about it and won't take the blame for your incompetence. Shipment out of the plate. None of this journal.
Let me guess. You read the... Vox? Never heard of her. Why would I be afraid of a Vox? Now,
tell me here.
No more torture. I've had enough for one day. I'll tell you... And I messed up.
That letter should convince Ralden that he needs to act.
Volume 5. Alright. Really? Chat up Counselor Ralden. Let him know he needs to act.
You're back. I hope you're here to tell me that my people are just imagining things and everything is fine.
Oh. Alas not, my friend. I have uncovered some disturbing information.
What's this? Notes? A journal attacked? Slow down. I've never heard of Vox. And the thought of someone smuggling Loda's plague into Narcissus frightens me greatly. But where are the missing people? This news is very disturbing. I'm at a loss. People disappear into thin air and someone brought a plague into Narcissus? That terrifies me.
What you gonna do?
Seal the city.
Oh, fine.
No one gets in or out. I won't let any more of our people vanish. Will you perform one more task for us? To facilitate your mission, the guards have been informed that you may come and go as you please.
Really? That's nice. Yeah, what do you need?
Find Giron Sadri. He's upstairs. He needs to know what you discovered. Do whatever he asks. I need to speak to the guards and prepare to seal Narcissus.
I'll find Giron.
So, half of Narcissus must vanish and plague must threaten the city before Ralden comes to his senses? And it takes an outsider to make him understand. Perhaps my friend isn't fit to lead anymore.
Oh, please, he's already gonna seal Narcissus, you whiny ass bitch. He asked me to talk you down here.
Of course he did. Ralden hasn't been able to make a decision on his own in years. At least he's finally doing the right thing. As for you, I have something you can do.
What you need here, Willis? Or Giron?
The Maulborn are obviously involved. Any fool can see that. With the city sealed, all of the guards will be busy. However, you don't have those responsibilities.
What's your suggestion?
I suggest you slice a path through their camps by the lake. Look for anything that will tell us the location of the Lodos plague.
Alright.
Test. Meet ignominy. Even the Lord of Domination needs spine. Nothing you can do will end this.
There we go. There we go. We'll be redoing the Narcissus here because, well,
This news is very disturbing.
all right.
So, hot.
is dropped for each that is destroyed.
Lots of broken crate.
You don't give up, do you?
I do not. Hello.
Before you ask, yes, I've been following you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I have nothing to do with the missing people or the plague, and
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm not here to fight you. That's out of the way. Feel better? Now let's talk about why Giron wants you dead.
Hmm. Yes, especially since Giron told me to kill Malborn troops and discover their link.
Of course he did. Sending an overconfident outsider into camps full of Malborn certainly sounds like a day at the fair. And if they killed you, you'd never find out that he brought the plague to Narcissus, would you?
Yep, and he didn't underestimate me. Although for our home audience, they want to know how do you know that.
I've been watching Narcissus for weeks. We even have an agent inside the kin house. Anything that enters or leaves Narcissus is tracked, and those broken crates had Giron's name written all over them. The question is, why? What have you discovered?
Here's what I found.
Good. There must be a reason why Giron wanted Narcissus sealed and why he wanted you dead. Get back there and find out.
Why help me?
The organization I belong to does two things. Finds targets and eliminates targets. My target happens to be connected to the Lodos plague.
What organization?
We don't know each other well enough to get that personal just yet.
And who are you after?
Concern. Just remember what I told you. We're on the same side.
Alright. Before we head back to the kin house, though, the way things are going, I want to shot these fucking Durzog. Thank you. And now you're all dead. Abracadabra.
Yet no fear. I shall make you afraid. The plan is in place. You are but a nuke.
Alrighty then, grab our things there, commit our points to Magicka. Grab the passive here. increase your next magic and next step. There we go. Next one's gonna be 35 and then 40. 35, 40, and then 50. There we go. Ah.
Wretched mortals.
There we go.
No screeching, spellcasting witch will best Norgrid Hardhelm.
What's this Daedric ruin doing?
Come on. Now let's see.
You can't keep us here, Raleigh. The guard has no right to keep us prisoners.
By free. You whine like a spoiled child. The city is locked down for your own protection.
Our protection? So we're just supposed to sit here and rot as the plague takes us? The House Guard are no better than the Maulborn.
Zoom back.
You're back. We need to talk.
Veron?
Ralden isn't here. He and Giron left some time ago. And Giron's connection to the Maulborn makes me a little concerned.
How do you know that?
Let's just say I'm well informed. I've suspected the connection for a while, and his abduction of the Councillor confirms it. My associate and I tend to avoid situations not covered by our contracts. Still, we might be able to assist one another.
Well, where's Giron?
I don't know. I only know what the reports tell me. Giron probably took Ralden somewhere secluded. Narcissus is sealed. Villagers are missing. Crates of Lodos plague arrive in the night. Now you discover the plague intensifies when it festers inside a corpse. Makes you wonder about Giron's plan, doesn't it?
Any idea on how to find Giron and Ralden?
Reports tell me that a group of villagers have decided to take matters into their own hands. I don't condone their actions, but they might have information. Find the Argonian called Slips Through Fingers. She can lead you to them.
Why would they help me?
I have a feeling she's going to want your help. Tales of your exploits already spread through Narcissus. Find the Argonian, and I'd wager that before you say a word, she asks you to meet with her companions.
Alright, I'll find him.
Why do I always drop things when I'm in a hurry? Keep your voice down and act like you're helping me. I can't go into details, not here, but I know you've been trying to find the missing people for House Lalu.
You know I am.
Don't ask questions, just listen. We know where our people are being held, including Councillor Ralden. Not here. Just look in the pack.
You know where we need your help due to lockdown, no one can leave Narcissus said you.
House Hlalu.
You must be here for the secret.
That our friends and family left Narcissus without saying a word. But
House
we have
stress has
proof
spread your name
that they
far
were
and
abducted.
wide.
And what does Hlalu do? Nothing. They seal Narcissus and refuse to let us act. No more waiting. We'll save them ourselves. We'll bring the abducted villagers home.
No more talk.
Damn the plague!
Let's go get our fam.
Bring our families home.
Madras has a plan.
Bring them home.
When's the food going? Damn House Hlalu.
I just want my family back.
House Hlalu can lock the gates, but they can't lock up the truth. If the guards won't help, we'll do it ourselves. Damn Hlalu. Damn the plague. I just want my family back.
You found us. I apologize for my earlier abruptness. We heard you confirm that our people were taken.
What is going on here?
We're tired of waiting for House Hlalu to act. We know where our people are being held, but because of the lockdown, we can't go get them.
You know where they are.
I watched the Malborn abduct my egg sister. I saw where they took her. I saw Counselor Ralden and Advisor Giron go to the same place. You have to help us.
What do you want me to do?
I doubt the guards will try to restrain you. You can come and go as you please. Speak to Madras. Let him tell you our plan.
You must be the one Slips told us about.
Really?
An outsider was hired to find our people. That's a strange thing for an outsider to do, even for Hlalu Gold. What are you really up to?
Well, I am trying to help. Chancellor Ralden has vanished too.
So that's it. Hlalu's leader disappears and they finally decide to take action. I don't give a damn about.
What do you intend to do?
Weapons. Ignore the lockdown and rescue our people. If anyone tries to stop us, we'll cut them down. Are you going to help us or not?
I know you want to help, but attacking guards.
I don't want to fight them. They have their orders, but they're wasting time. Every second that passes is another second our people remain in danger. Sometimes you have to resort to drastic measures to save the ones we care about.
And if I help you, I may lose House Hlalu fire support.
I know this isn't an easy decision, especially for someone who has no stake in this. But I have to know if you're going to help us. We could use someone with your skills.
Yeah, peasants versus Malborn, yeah. I have a feeling that's not going to end well. Let me deal with this.
We're going to rescue our families, or die trying. I don't trust you, outsider. We'll deal with this ourselves.
Fine.
Bring up.
House Hlalu can lock.
How did you get in there? Madras doesn't let just anyone attend his secret meetings. Wait, you're the outsider working for Councillor Ralden. Please tell me you haven't bought into Madras's foolishness.
Not really. You know Madras?
I've been passing information to him. My mother vanished, but I have my orders. So, I've been hoping Madras and his people would find something I could take to the house leaders.
Well, you're in luck, Rilla. They discovered the location where the villagers are held, but Madras won't cough up the info. Okay.
What? Madras is going to get those people killed. They're farmers and peasants, not soldiers. I can't let them do this.
Alright.
You need to find the missing villagers and get them to safety before Madras leads this group to its doom. I'll find out where Madras thinks they are.
Alright.
To help me slow Madras down.
What you need me to do?
Cause a distraction. Something that will slow them down and give you enough time to find our missing people. Everyone's on edge because of the Lodo's plague. We can use that.
Really?
You know what people think causes the plague? Rats.
And that matters because?
The rats running around the village? Harmless. But people are afraid of them. Take this bag, grab as many rats as you can, bring them back here and release them at the door. That should scatter Madras's group for a while.
Sounds like a plan.
Disrupt this meeting and save these people's lives, and I'll find
Any advice?
Wits are quick. If you get
Could you help me out?
help out a poor soul.
Alright, that takes care of that. And now we just need to get some stuff.
The plague can't take me.
Shaw's bones. Why me?
Set him off.
What's that noise? Rats! They have the plague! Run! Open the windows! Out of my way! Don't let them bite you!
It looks like the rats are moving in. I appreciate your help in this. Now no one will get hurt.
Why not have the guards go in there and stop them?
People just want to see their friends and families again. But I don't want them to get hurt. Calling the guards will just make the situation worse.
Were you able to find out where the missing
I
were?
got the information from my contact in the group. Report back to the kin house. I'll meet you there. I'm going to retrieve a key that you'll need. And keep this quiet, alright?
Alrighty then. Let Vera know we've got the info we need.
Any sign of Giron?
That's someone who knew where they were.
I also heard from my associate Nariu Virian. We may have finally gotten a few breaks. Nariu told me you found a note at the Malborn camp. That might be a link to the creator of the Lodos Plague.
Found a lot of things at the camp.
Only about a name and a location. Such information brings me closer to fulfilling my current contract. Because of this, I've decided to offer some assistance.
What kind?
I'll gather the House Hlalu guards and follow you. Whatever you find, the guard will be there to back you up.
Alright.
Follow the guards and follow in your path.
Alright.
I've been here for weeks, playing the political games common to all Dark Elf kin houses. I've decided I hate such games. But you'd be surprised what you can learn if you just stand back and listen.
Why not move against Giron earlier?
Giron isn't our target. We're after
the
Lodos Plague. I decided to reach out to you and provide a modicum of aid. Your actions may lead me to the one I seek.
Who are you, really?
Right now, I'm your very best friend.
Have you figured out the
They're
Fornar?
not the altruistic organization they pretend to be.
And who's the Vox?
We're still working on that.
Alright. Yep.
I've got the key and the location you seek, as promised. Our plan might have worked a little too well. You can still hear screams coming out of Madris's house.
Where do I go to find the missing?
Narcissus. You can find the entrance to the west. Don't thank me.
Alright.
You're the one rushing into the fire. I should
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about the Cirque? There is no cure.
Here we go. Into the ruins. Narcissus. The new town was known as Narcissus, where all fervently praised the prophet Viloth. Eventually, the name was shortened. There we go. That was actually very helpful. Up to the abandoned home.
I need your help.
Giron betrayed me. He killed our people and put Lotus Plague into their bodies. Said it made it more potent. He needed a large supply of potential corpses. That's why he wanted Narcissus locked down.
Hang on and save your strength.
It's too late for me, but you must listen. Don't let anyone drink the water. The lake must be cleansed. And I need to tell you about
Vox.
She's their leader. Narcissus is only the beginning. They're making Lotus Plague in the gorge. They're going to spread it to more.
We'll have to chat there and up here.
There you are. Good to see you made it.
Mm-hmm.
Still alive, I see. I suppose that justifies Nariu's confidence in you. Did you find them? How's Ralden? Are they inside?
Well, the villagers inside are all fine except for Ralden. He dead.
I see. Ralden was a good man who cared for his people. He should be remembered that way. The guards are dealing with a Maulborn in the ruins. What happened in there?
About that. Gearing is using captured villagers to strengthen the Lotus Plague by having it incubate inside their bodies before they died. He then, afterwards, led them post-mortem into this lake like so much slaughterhouse effluent.
So that's why he wanted Narcissus locked down. He wanted a ready supply of plague carriers. House Hlalu will make sure no one drinks from the lake until it's cleansed.
Anything else you need from me?
Narcissus is safe, at least for now. We'll get these people to the healers. You should get some rest. I fear things are about to get more complicated. We'll make sure these people receive care. When you have a moment, return to Narcissus and speak to Nariu. She has a lead on the name you uncovered. I'll join you as soon as I can.
Is this about the Plague Author?
Yes. I had Nariu investigate the evidence you retrieved from the Maulborn camp. She discovered something she wants to share. Find her back in town.
Alright, I'll speak to her.
Oh, Mendrez won't shut up about you.
Technically, all we have to do is talk to Nariu on this.
Why do the guards allow them to camp so close to town?
I swear, I can't seem to finish a job without you showing up to complicate matters. Oh, just give me a moment, would you? I'm right in the middle of something here.
Well, Varen said you had some new info.
The documents you found in the Maulborn camp contained several names. A few appeared over and over. After a little bit of digging, I connected one of them to our target.
Why tell me this?
Because I also learned that Hlalu troops have been ambushed by superior Maulborn forces at the Obsidian Gorge. Our target leads those forces. We want the Alchemist. Saving Hlalu troops isn't part of our mandate. But maybe together.
We could get both goals done at the same time. Yes,
Now
got it.
you've got it. Veron and I will join you shortly. We need to...
There we go.
They're burning alive in there, and I can't save them!
Alright. Well. That's Sarah. That sounds like a you problem. There we go.
The skins of those you love will fly as my banners.
There we go. Yeah, ora.
No one goes into the gorge. Got that?
Do we say why the pass is closed?
Tell them there's death in the pass. Leave it at that.
Yes, Commander.
Speak to Captain Derail if you need something.
Narcissus sent me to provide aid.
About damn time we got some help out here. We're outmatched. Captain Derail will give you a little more insight into what's happening here.
Right then. All that said and done, I think we are at a good stopping point for today. For now, at least, here. But yeah. Let's go ahead and prize the last minute continue, people. with this. On. There we go. So, I hope you're ready to get crabs. Because we're about to visit the last minute continue, folks. Here in just a moment. See you all at 8 p.m. tonight with some more content from ESO. Until then, bye!